What makes a brawler no skill? For most players, it means getting beaten by them. But objectively, a no-skill brawler is the one who doesn't need much thought to be played and does everything for you. There's no need to aim, think about positioning, or anything like that. And so in this video, we are going to go through the 5 most no-skill brawlers, and at the end, pick one that is the most no-skill of them all. And let's begin with Edgar, because this brawler has been controversial since December 2020, when Supercell literally gave him away for free to everyone during Brawler days. The developers thought it would be a nice Christmas present, but instead they created a monster that has haunted Showdown ever since. Here's why Edgar is stupid easy to play. His trait makes his supercharge automatically over time. You don't need to land a single attack, you literally just stand there for about 30 seconds and your super is ready. Then you have 2 gadgets that make him even more brain dead. The Let's Fly gadget boosts his supercharge rate by 525% for 4 seconds, which means you can stack supers back to back. The Hardcore gadget gives him a shield that protects him from the next 3700 damage at max level. So even when you mess up, you have a safety net. Edgar's whole kit is designed around jumping on people and mashing the attack button. His attacks are these rapid 2-hit punches that come out insanely fast, and each punch heals him for 35% of the damage dealt. With his Fisticuff star power, this goes up to 44% healing, and they actually just buffed both his star powers in October 2025 because Edgar was performing so badly. His hard landing star power even adds over 1490 damage to his super when he lands on people. Now here's where it gets even more brain dead. Edgar has a hypercharge called Outburst. When you activate it after using your supercharge rate goes up by 150% and your reload speed increases by 50% for the rest of the hypercharge duration. Plus, you get all the standard hypercharge bonuses like 5% damage boost, 5% shield, and 20% speed. The hypercharge stacks with the Let's Fly gadget too, so you can spam supers at an absolutely stupid rate. In Showdown, you can hide the entire match, wait for everyone else to fight, and then third party when they're all low health. You jump in with full super, lifesteal your way through fights, and the speed boost from landing your super lets you chase down anyone trying to escape. Edgar's placement in the meta has gone up and down. He's been nerfed multiple times because of how oppressive he was, but he's still one of the easiest brawlers to get value out of. And his recent health buffs made him even more brain dead, making him even harder to kill. Next, we should talk about Frank. Frank is this massive tank brawler who's been in the game since May 2018. He's one of the original heavyweights, and he stayed relevant because his kit is so straightforward that anyone can pick him up. And his recent health buffs made him even more brain dead. He can face tank basically anything in the game. His main attack is a hammer swing that sends out this huge shockwave in a cone in front of him. The hitbox covers like half the screen, so landing shots is almost guaranteed. Yeah, he's got this windup where he's vulnerable while attacking, but the game actually helps you out because his attack speed increases as his health gets lower. When Frank drops below 50% health, he's swinging way faster. Plus, he's got this unique trait where his supercharges from taking damage, so getting hit actually helps you. Frank's super is a ground pound that stuns every enemy in this massive cone-shaped area in front of him. Once you land that stun, which is super easy because of the huge range, enemies can't move or attack for like 2 seconds. That's enough time to land another attack and sometimes chain into another super. Active noise cancelling makes him immune to stuns, slows, and knockbacks for 3.5 seconds, and it even fires a piercing sound wave when you use it. His irresistible attraction gadget is this long-range pull that drags enemies toward him. Power grab increases his damage by 15% for 12 seconds after defeating an enemy. Stack a couple kills and he's one-shotting squishier brawlers. Sponge gives him over 1400 extra max health. Now Frank's hypercharge seismic smash is where this brawler gets absolutely stupid. Instead of the super going in a cone, it becomes a full circle around him, hitting everyone nearby. The area is slightly smaller than his normal super, but way harder to dodge because it's coming from all directions. Plus, Frank's hyper buffy makes his attack speed go to maximum for the entire hypercharge duration, so he's swinging his hammer at insane speeds no matter what his health is. In modes like Brawl Ball, Frank dominates because he can charge his super really fast at the start, then immediately destroy the goal walls to make scoring easier. Auto aim works on him probably 90% of the time because his attacks are so wide. You just walk forward, press buttons, and watch enemies die. We should also talk about Jackie. Jackie came out in March 2020, and she was designed to be the ultimate brain-dead melee tank. Her attack is this jackhammer that hits in a full 360-degree radius around her. You cannot miss with Jackie. If an enemy is anywhere near you, they're taking damage. There's no aiming, no timing, nothing. You walk up to people and spam your attack button. Her super vacuums enemies toward her, which means even if someone tries to run away, you just press super and yank them back into your damage range. The speed boost gadget makes her even more oppressive because she moves faster than most brawlers can escape. Her counter crush star power returns 35% of the damage taken in an area around her, and her hardy hat star power reduces all damage taken by 20%. Jackie's hypercharge is called Seismic Event. When you use your super with hypercharge active, it doesn't just pull enemies in, it slows them down for 1.5 seconds after they get yanked. Plus, you get the standard hypercharge buffs of 5% damage, 5% shield, and 20% speed. This makes it even harder for enemies to escape after you pull them, because they're moving super slow. Jackie works in pretty much every close quarters map. Gem grab, brawl ball, hot zone. She's good at all of them because controlling space is so easy. You don't need to worry about missing attacks or managing ammo carefully. Just walk into the middle of fights and everything around you takes damage. The only skill expression with Jackie is knowing when to use your super to pull enemies into bad positions. But even that's pretty straightforward. Next, we need to talk about Kit. Kit released in December 2023 as a legendary support brawler, and honestly, this might be one of the most overloaded kits Supercell has ever released. Kit is a cat with a cardboard box, and he's got abilities that let him do basically everything. His trait makes his super charge automatically over 20 seconds. You don't need to attack, you don't need to hit anything, the super just fills up on its own. When you activate it, Kit jumps onto another brawler. If you jump on a teammate, you attach to their back and switch to your alternate form where you throw yarn ball balls that deal 3200 damage at max level. While attached, you heal your teammate over time and you share any damage boosts from power cubes with them. If you jump on an enemy instead, you stun them and deal damage over time while they're completely helpless. They can't move, can't attack, can't do anything for the duration. It's a free kill if they don't have backup nearby. Kit's first gadget is Cardboard Box. You go invisible for 3 seconds, and while invisible, your super charges twice as fast. This means you can go invisible, hide in a corner, and have your super ready in like 10 seconds instead of 20. It's absolutely busted for setting up plays or escaping bad situations. His second gadget, Cheeseburger, heals both Kit and whoever he's attached to for 30% of max health. That's over 1800 health instantly. The power-hungry star power makes Kit gain 150% value from power cubes in Showdown, which means he snowballs harder than almost anyone. The overly attached star power extends his attached duration by 5 seconds, giving him way more time to heal teammates or kill enemies. Kit's been nerfed a bunch of times. His damage in alternate form got reduced from 2000 down to 1600. They made it so he's no longer invincible when landing on enemies, and they even increased his supercharge rate from 4 hits to 5 hits because he was way too aggressive. Even after all these nerfs, he's still incredibly easy to get value from. You find a good teammate, you jump on them, they do all the movement and positioning while you just spam attacks and heal them. If they're a tank like Frank or Bull, you're basically an unkillable duo. Kit requires almost zero mechanical skill, and your decision making is just, should I jump on my teammate or the enemy? That's it. Next up is Miko. Miko came out in December 2023 as a mythic brawler who was also given away for free during Brawler days. Just like Edgar, he's this hyperactive sound guy character who jumps around constantly, and his whole playstyle revolves around being untargetable. Miko's basic attack is a short-range jump where he deals damage in a small radius when he lands. While he's in the air during this jump, he's completely invincible. He can't be hit by anything. His super is an even bigger jump where you control his landing position, and again, he's invulnerable the entire time he's airborne. He can reload and heal while jumping, so he's basically getting free value while being immune to damage. They actually had to patch it so Miko takes damage from the poison gas in Showdown even during his super, because before that he could just stay airborne and avoid the gas completely. The clipping screen gadget fires 3 long-range projectiles that slow down and damage enemies for 570 damage each. This helps Miko actually hit targets from range since his normal attacks are pretty close quarters. The Presto gadget increases the range of his next attack by 34%, letting him jump even further. His monkey Monkey Business star power makes his attacks periodically steal 1 ammo from enemies while restoring his own. The bar charges automatically every 5 seconds, so you don't even need to think about timing it. Record Smash doubles his damage against boss enemies, objectives, and spawnables in certain modes, which makes him ridiculous in Heist. Now, Miko's Hypercharge, Sound Check, is what pushes him over the edge. When you use your super with Hypercharge active, enemies get stunned for 1.5 seconds when you land on them. Plus, you get the standard 5% damage, 5% shield, and 20% speed buffs. The Hypercharge got buffed in October 2025 too, going from 40% multiplier up to 50%. Miko also has about 6,600 health at max level, which is really good for an assassin. The reason Miko is so easy is because you don't need to worry about taking damage. You're constantly in the air, constantly invincible, and when you do land, the damage is area of effect, so you don't need pinpoint accuracy. You just smash your attack button and jump around until enemies die. The only thought required is making sure you don't land directly into multiple enemies when your super is down, but even that's pretty forgiving because you can just jump away again. So after going through all of these, the most no-skill brawler is Kit. His super charges automatically, and when you attach to a teammate, they literally move for you while you just spam attacks and heal them. You're not controlling your brawler anymore, your teammate is doing your positioning. The invisibility gadget charges your super even faster. The healing gadget bails you out of mistakes, and if you jump on an enemy, they're stunned with 0 counterplay. Kit is the only brawler where you can contribute while not even moving yourself. That's as autopilot as it gets. So yeah, that's what I think. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me your opinion in the comments.